I just want to speak to the people who you live in Detroit or around Detroit, and then on your commute, on your way to work, what do you see? I know that on my way to work, I see so many homeless people. I see so many people with chemical imbalances, so many people on drugs, so many people that are strung out, that are left out here, that just have not a friend in the world. They're going through garbage cans, they're sleeping at bus stops, they're, same clothes for 3 months. You walk past them and they smell like something you've never smelt in your life. And you look at them, you see that they're almost at the point of not wanting to exist anymore. But the sad part is I'm starting to see it more and more with young people who are under 17, under 16, people who are homeless. There is an epidemic of not only just homeless, but young homeless people. And I know that there are a lot of different reasons. There are many reasons why you will see young homeless people. Some years back, I think it was, I saw a documentary where they were talking about the LGBTQ community, about how a lot of young people were homeless because their parents weren't necessarily accepting of their lifestyle. And they told them, it's either my way or the highway, and the child ends up choosing the highway. And when they choose the highway, they go out here in this dangerous world of sex trafficking and drugs and muggings and shootings. And once you're outside at night, 3 a.m, it gets real anywhere you at. A lot of people just have family issues. There are people who, there's homeless families out here now. Some people just couldn't pay the rent or couldn't pay the bills, or something happened, they fell on hard times, and this is their life now until they get back on their feet. So you see a lot of those young people going to school, living in shelters, and just trying to make it. Another thing I've noticed and I've seen as I've talked to people is abandonment. One day you were with your family, and the next day you don't know what happened. Men disappear, women disappear. Before you know it, you're on your own, trying to find somewhere to sleep, trying to find food, trying to find, anything, trying to find a person that could listen, someone that could help, and you find yourself without a friend in the world. You against the world, you by yourself. And then I think we take this to I wouldn't say the most common, but the most posterized is rebellion. There are a lot of children who run away from their home because of rebellion. I can speak to that because it's happened to me with my own children. I've experienced times where they just ran away. They didn't want to deal with my rules or the way I did things or whatever it was. I'm not going to speak for them, but whatever it was in their mind, they chose to not be with me. And, we're good now, but it happens. Sometimes people just feel like I would rather go where what I want or what I feel like I need, that's where I want to go, as opposed to being here. So I do want to say that I'm praying for a lot of these young people out here. There are a lot of young homeless people, and I hope that you can get to some place where you are okay, some place in life where you can be good and well off and healthy and have healthy love and a good family and live a good life, because that's what you deserve. So today, let's just pray. Let's pray for the homeless people. Let's pray for a lot of these young ones out here, hoping that they can get back to some type of promised land. From Detroit, born and raised, been there my whole life. Like most people, eventually you might go to the Bird, you might go to East Point or Roseville or Redford or something like that. But I just want to speak to the people who you live in Detroit or around Detroit, and then on your commute, on your way to work, what do you see? I see so many homeless people. I see so many people with chemical imbalances, so many people on drugs, so many people that are strung out, that are left out here, that just have not a friend in the world.